Let's see what's inside. I already know what's inside. He's so cute. He's slipping, but we got gold. I got the gold one of her doggo pins. Thank you, Rachel. Okay, so hello, it's Tuesday, and today I'm going to probably just keep painting. I think that's it, really. I've just been on a let's prepare for October painting binge, and I'll explain a little bit more of that in like a bit. But in the meantime, I'm gonna wear my little doggy pin today and paint. It's like it's like when you don't have your glasses on. Maybe I need to put my glasses on. Hi guys, I just wanted to share some stuff with you. So a lot of artists and friends and some professional like tips on how to stay organized accounts have really recommended to use Notion, and I thought I'm so bad at like remembering to open up like a whole digital app to look at my to-do lists, and I don't always look at my computer or whatever, but I instantly fell in love with Notion because one, I've installed it on like all of my devices, my phone, my iPad, my laptop, and like my desktop computer, and it's kind of amazing because sometimes like before I go to bed I'd want to journal, but I end up getting distracted on my phone for like 2 hours, and then it's already like 3 a.m. and then I fall asleep, and then I never end up journaling. Or if I like journal something or like plan something in my little notebook, I don't get to everything that I wanted to do that week, and so then I feel really not accomplished, and like I beat myself up, and I have all these empty check boxes and like no room to really like move anything around, because honestly you're not gonna always stick to the list. Things happen. So that's what I really like about Notion. So let me just show you. So this is how I set it up. So I have like my monthly calendar, and I have like all of my things that are happening throughout the month. And then over here I have a September at a glance, so that I write down all of the things and projects that I want to do for the month, but I don't really know exactly what day or what week I want to do them, but I just know it has to be done by the month. So I have all of these projects that I have, and then things that I know that I don't need to get done this month, I just move to the next month. And then I have my weekly agenda, which is amazing because I can start moving things around and be realistic, like how much I can do in a week. So these things obviously won't all get done, but I know that if there's something that doesn't need to get done that week, I can just move it. So then I have a whole section for just the weekend, and then if I think of something that needs to get done in a later week, I'll just stick it here. So that's how I plan my weekly stuff. But besides like planning like monthly and weekly, I love like on the side you can kind of like have a list of like other things. Like it's not just for planning, it's also just to kind of have as a kind of an endless notebook. So this is a fun thing. So for October, I really wanted to do the Inktober hosted by Mizu Ariko, Small Art, and by Mero Mero. And it's a Japanese prompt list, and it's so cute. So I thought, oh, I definitely want to do this. So even as just a project for myself, I wanted to have 31 really nice illustrations for October. So what's amazing is I made all the project spaces for the month. So like, you know, it's the date, the word, and then the status that it's currently in. So each empty one obviously is not started, but what's nice is you can include images in each of the project folders. So I've already finished the first one. I just took a picture and I put it up really quick. So the first word was music. And then I have like thumbnails and sketches of the other words. And then I'll have like what status it's in. So this one it's ready for scan, so I can start to digitally edit it and have it ready for uploading onto digital platforms. And then I do all my sketches in Procreate, and then I just take a screenshot and then I just like throw it in there. And what I love is that because it's like a thumbnail window, I can see what the visual process of this whole thing is. So right now I've gotten up to 7 days in. I plan to do all of these in acrylic gouache, so it's kind of an ambitious project for myself, but if I could do 30 days of plein air, then I can kind of do this. Yeah. What's nice is like I can like take reference photos and save them and then actually just place them in here if I like see a reference photo that would be good for like any of the topics that are in the prompt, and then that way I don't have to like use my brain power so much. So yeah, I'm really proud of this. And what's nice is on my calendar, I think I have like right here with my Inktober prep, if I press on that, you can link your projects to other areas here. So it's really awesome. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So my process for this whole month that I hope to upkeep is I'll do a sketch in Procreate since it's really easy to manipulate my sketches here. And then what I do is I print it out on just like regular laser paper in black and white. And then I have the actual size that it's going to be. So my actual media, like my actual like, what is it, illustration board is, I think, is A4, but then I cut it in half. I think that's the right size. So I've made it like roughly a square. And then I print out like like a version like this, a smaller version, so I can do color thumbnails. And then usually when I'm like not jiving with the color thumbnail, I kind of just stop and I move on, and then until I find one I really jive with, I start like kind of going into a lot more. Once I pick or finish the color thumbnail that I really like, I'll take my illustration board, which I've prepared, and then transfer the actual size onto the illustration board using transfer paper, which I recorded like a little bit of the process of how I did this painting. So yeah, I just do that for like a whole month. Hey yo, voiceover Meg here. So in this part of the video, I'm going to show you how I prepare my illustration boards for painting. So here I am going to just cover every single one of these illustration boards with acrylic medium, matte medium, and this will keep the illustration boards from warping too much when I paint on them. So I actually lost a lot of footage on my camera because it stops recording at a certain point when I don't notice. So here is the last half of me finishing off this painting. It took me a couple days to actually finish this one just because I got so burnt out trying to plan everything. How ironic. But I hope you enjoyed these last few seconds of this painting that I did. So these were the two that I did, but I decided to redo it because this was taking me too long. I realistically can't paint like 31 of them, especially since I'm gonna go out of town for a week. So I redid them the same way I did the Halloweeny one. My goodness. So it'll be a paint background with postcard markers, and this is going much faster, even though I had to just redo and scrap these two paintings. I don't know what to do with them now. Let's put you farther back. A little close. Hi. I just recorded an outro already, but when I watched it again, I looked really gross. Because I just woke up, did the bare minimum, brushed my teeth. So I'm gonna make myself look a little bit more presentable. Ah yeah, boys, we're in town now. Okay, let's do that whole thing over again. Well, you guys didn't see it. I did. Okay. It's Saturday. Yeah, so as you guys saw, I'm gonna redo my Inktober things. It was taking me way too long to do paintings of the illustrations with the Posca, not Posca. It was taking me way too long to do the illustrations using the acrylic gouache. I was getting lost in like mixing paint, even though I've tried to reduce my palette, and kind of like over rendering it a little bit, because like I was trying to go for like flat and graphic, but then I ended up with like slightly rendered kind of painterly paintings, and that wasn't really what I was going for. And upon like finishing the second one, I'm just like, man, it's already like a few days in, and I gotta finish 9 before I leave for Georgia. So I'm actually going to Georgia for a couple of days in October. So from the 5th through the 9th. So that's why I need to finish 9, because I won't be able to like do any illustrations while I'm over there. I'm trying to minimize the amount of things that I'm bringing, because I'm actually helping my sister move back to Los Angeles from Atlanta. Since it's Corona and she doesn't need to live in Georgia to work in Georgia. That was the hypothesis. So we're moving her things back here, and so she needs the extra suitcase space, so I'm excited to go. I've never been to the East Coast, except for that one time in elementary school when I went to Boston for like a couple weeks. But who remembers anything from elementary school? I do sometimes. No, but I've never been to like the South area, so I'm like pretty excited. Like I've never seen fireflies before, and I hope they have peaches or something. I heard that was a thing. And I'm really glad that I found this out earlier than later, so that I don't have to redo like 16 paintings. I just have to redo 2. So yeah, that's in the works. I'm gonna end the vlog here, finally. Sorry for talking so much. I'm gonna end it here, look at what footage I got, and tie it all together. You just saw it tied together because we got to this point, but I haven't edited it yet, technically. I hope it was a good video. We'll find out when I make it. Yeah. I will see you next week. Bye.
Toilet paper, what else do I need? Why?
Dessert?
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.